here we are, guys. Nice blue sky today, but the wind is evil. I don't know if you can actually catch the snow blowing across those yards over there, but the snow blowing around is evil. The wind chills are wicked. By next week, we're supposed to be back in the 40s and the 50s, and we're supposed to be getting rain. So nuts, this weather. All the snow you see out there is blowing and drifting. It's not snowing at all. As you can see, we got blue skies. Blue and clear skies, and there's not an actual flake of snow in the sky. It's all from the ground and from the roofs and the trees. And it's so cold, it's just not, definitely not snowman snow, so to speak. You're not going to go out there and have any kind of a snowball fight today. You wouldn't have a snowball's chance in hell, as they say. So we are working on some ideas for the blog, hoping it warms up a little bit next week. A little bit so we can get out there for a while next week. Get some vlogging done. This weather is wicked today. What could I tell you? And yeah, got quite a bit of traffic out front. Kids must be off to still crossing the streets to get to school. Our kids are home sick, fevers and coughing and sneezing and whatever goes along with it. Once again, it's not our first time to that rodeo this year, by any means. I don't know how it could be so hard. It seems impossible to catch that drifting snow, and I don't know why. Right in front of my face, and certainly you should be able to see it, but you can't. It's like an avalanche blowing off the roof across the street, but it's just not visible in the camera. Anyway, got to get used to doing some more talking, hoping to get some live streams this time around when we vlog, and for that we're going to need more talk. Well, you know, the weather cam proves you don't, but it's more interesting if we talk and you respond back. That's what it's about. See a dog over there in the other yard having his time out. One frigid, cold walk for one dog owner. Very frigid, cold walk, because that snow is really blowing. blowing right in their face without a doubt. All right. Clearly you can see the snow blowing around in this one. Why? Oh yeah? It's all blowing snow, guys. Sun is wicked in this spot. A little bit cool out here too, not as much heat. All this wind is bringing in warm weather. Going back to spring-like weather for the winter. Uh-huh. Yeah, well, I didn't go outside. I just went in the hallway. Trying to show the drifting and blowing of the snow with the wind today, which is blowing in the warm air for next week. Unfortunately, in the process of that, it's pretty severe wind chills. Yeah, this is not on a weather cam at all. All right, just coming back to the back side of the house where it's a little more quiet. And yeah, so it's pretty wicked here. This wind is going to be bringing in the warm weather they're talking about for next week. And I can feel it in my sinuses and my bones. And and everything else, and the wind chill is pretty severe. And this is why we're not outside vlogging, because it is above and beyond. We're talking 15, 20 below in the wind chill, maybe more. Every day this week, that is where it's been at. And when it wasn't that cold, it was snowing, blizzard conditions. Being the only reason we don't have so much snow is that later in the last week it was snowed and washed everything away.
I love you. Oh, okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So you might notice some changes starting to happen on the channel, because we're going to try and change the way we do things and get more talk and discussion going. Would be nice if we had some people to talk and discuss with. Makes it easier, but we'll do what comes our way. Every time we talk to people about getting the podcast going, they get all excited and then they go away and don't do it. Yeah, we're excited, and then nothing happens. Especially the guys that are out on the street and that I communicate with, that do walking vlogs of their own. They seem really excited about having people with them live in their streams, but they never make the changes to have it happen. I know on your phone itself, when you're streaming like these guys do on their phones and like I am, you can't see it. But the people on their desktops and their laptops and stuff, they can. They can see it. Everybody can hear it. Creates a completely different world when you have, even though people aren't walking beside you, you have them visually with you, talking, discussing topics of the day and whatnot. Makes a big difference. And people can see who you're talking with. When you're walking beside them, they can't always see that. But look how clear that sky is. Yeah, when I was out front, there was an area of overcast skies that passed. But that's been sitting there for a while. One factual thing is that the winds have changed. And will soon be blowing in warm air, which is like this weather coming from the west, oddly enough. It's going to start warming up from the Atlantic from the Pacific to the Atlantic. Alberta is going to be getting this weather, warmer weather, starting tonight and tomorrow, and for us it'll take until probably Monday, because Sunday does not look all that warm. We lost almost this whole week to sickness again. It's really hard to take, and I hope this winter is over soon. Gonna work on exploring some new areas of the neighborhood and the city as well, if we can, and possibly doing more transit videos and travel. I see that when I watch my buddies on Toronto and other places, that bus trips and stuff seem to do very well. Bus rides around the city. The bus rides here in this city, because it's kind of smaller, are short. They're not long. They're 10 to 12 minutes tops. Not really a full video, but part of a video. Though I noticed the trend is towards shorter videos. 10 to 15 minute stops is where they're headed with them. Of course, they're all monetized, and I am not. Since they're putting more ads into videos, the shorter videos can do better because more people will watch them all the way through. That's the deal. That's the plan. There is a chance that we'll bring the weather cam back a little bit today if this wind and stuff continues. Weather cam does very well. Look at those blue skies. I cannot do a live cam in this window. It doesn't need a windowsill to set things on, and this one doesn't have a big enough sill for putting my phone in my phone rack, so to speak. We wouldn't use the tripod in this area because the average windowsill is too narrow, and the selfie stick is not long enough. So we will hopefully be replacing this camera. I'm hoping for next month, but you never know. Or possibly Easter, when kids go on spring break. There's usually great deals on phones and service and such. What's your problem?
I love you.
Mm-hmm.
And Dad, you're sad
Mm-hmm.
again. Because now I'm running out of Hubba Bubba.
I can't help you with that right now. But you're not running out of Hubba Bubba. They make it, so you can always get more.
Not always, because not always you have money. my gum almost fell right out of my mouth.
Cool. I'd pay to see that. The sun is wicked. It's blowing out the camera here, but the heat from it is almost absent today still. Though it is getting warmer and it's staying later. Not perfect yet. Kids just getting out to school. They're very late. Very, very late this morning over there going out to school. Everybody's going out to work, no matter how cold or how hot. Work is a must. And for me, that's what all this video is about. Right now, it's pretty much unpaid work, so we're working on it. We are working on it, trying to build our view hours up. I hope everybody will help us out, share our content, leave some comments, give us a like. Why not? What do you got to lose? You might have something exciting you want to see. We do all the local events here for our city, and or as many of them as we can get to anyhow. In the winter, they're not as free, so it costs money, and so long as we're not making money, we don't put as much money into our viewing or our videos, but hopefully that's about to change. We're going to be investing quite a bit into our streams here in the next month or so with data and the new phones, and not to mention that soon it's going to have to be new laptops and new PCs because those are headed the way of the world too, without a doubt. Microsoft has their way. We've been watching the new Asus Duo, which looks very interesting. The dual screen laptop with detachable keyboard that could go in portrait mode or normal widescreen. That is looking like the way things are going to go. Not too long of a future, it's all going to be mobile. You're going to be multi-screening everything and moving to apps and AI 100%. You already see the announcements by Microsoft to monetize ChatGPT and Windows 365. Prices are already out there, and it looks like PCs are going to go the way of phones. They're going to be I can see them showing up like phones. Get subscribe, get to pay so much for the PC over a 2-year period. When it reaches that point, it's due for a trade up. That I can see happening very soon because Windows is going the way Android is going. And that can only mean one thing. And people are going to need to replace computers consistently. And they don't have pockets full of cash for that. And they don't want the numbers on the internet to drop. That would hurt them. So getting your laptops on contract seems to be the way to go. Financing them yourself. Some of them are already done that way, just for the sake of data, but that's going to become the way, I think. That's what I'm seeing anyway. That's my thought of what Microsoft's vision for subscription is about, to open stores and buy PCs and buy laptops under the same premise that we buy cell phones. So much a month, you get the PC, pay for it so much a month for 2 years, get another one, trade it up. And then after a while, they show up as refurbs. That's what I'm seeing, guys. And I know a lot of people laugh about that, but I see it as true. 365 for business and for consumers. Lease your laptop and with your subscription to Windows AI and Office 365. Not everybody uses all of Office 365, but there's nobody that doesn't use email and some kind of cloud storage, and because I don't see hard drives going much further. Space online is too cheap compared to solid state drives, which is where everything is going. That is what I'm seeing, my friends, and I'm seeing that most GPUs, boasting about GPUs is going to start fading. They're going to start doing less and less of that. The the graphics cards are turning to making motherboards, and CPUs are shifting their focus. And some of the motherboard companies are shifting their focus to making devices, like Intel. That's exactly where it's going. Microsoft is making devices, Google's making devices, Intel's making devices. They're making subscription services for their products. I can see you buying them under contract with an agreement to pay for the device over a certain period of time. When it becomes due for a trade-up, you could trade it off for the next latest and greatest. It started to go that way in the beginning, and that kind of faded off because in the beginning people weren't believing in the home PC industry, and it wasn't depended on as much as it is today. But everybody has it, and they're really a part of life. They're a necessity. Like a phone, like your smartphone. It's a necessity, and it's a computer. Well, so isn't your laptop or your desktop. So I'm telling you, folks, hold on to your consoles because that's where you're going to be streaming. You can stream from your console and compute with your computer. And you're going to have them both. You're going to lease your laptop, lease your phone, pay for them over time, trade them in every 2 years. That's how it's going to go. Anyway, we are working on a new way of, new idea for the channel, new discussions, which is going to include some of my subjects that I'm more passionate about, such as technology and gaming and stuff like that. It's going to be vlogs. They're going to be on the road when I can be, and if I can, they're going to be live. Live from Ontario. It's Roaming Ramble. Anyway, we'll see ya. I hope you'll like, follow, subscribe. We'll be coming back at you very soon with another live. See you later. Bye-bye.